Thomas Locke is a YouTube channel where Tom shares his outdoor adventures. He often goes camping in different forests, exploring new places. This time he sets up camp in the woods, but the forest feels strangely quiet. Still, Tom carries on, with his dog Archie happily walking beside him, not knowing their trip is about to take an unexpected turn.
This isn't the place I wanted to go to today, but sun's setting. The actual place I wanted to go to was about a 40-minute drive. There was just not enough time. Even now, it's going to be getting dark very, very soon. Yeah, that's us over there. This is the happiest dog in the world right now. He's in his element. It's an open field, just hanging out. Amazing.
They walk into the forest, and with every step, the light fades a little more. The trees stand tall and close together, their thick branches forming a roof that blocks most of the sun, and the deeper they go, the quieter it gets. They follow a narrow path, the sound of their footsteps the only thing breaking the silence. As the sky grows darker, the forest feels more closed in, almost like it's watching them. Around 8:30 p.m., they stop. Archie, who had been walking ahead, freezes, and he's staring into the dark trees, locked on something they can't see. Tom glances at him and tries to shake it off, saying it's just birds, but his voice sounds a little unsure.
Nah, something's pardon my language. The first time I've ever sworn on this channel. Does that prove that something feels genuinely off? We're out of here, man. We're gone.
Without warning, all the birds go silent. No calls, no movement, nothing. The forest feels unnaturally still. Archie's sudden stillness makes it clear he sensed something nearby. And the truth is, if your dog acts like that, you probably shouldn't keep going. Tom feels it too now, that heavy, uneasy feeling in his chest. He doesn't wait to find out what's ahead. Trusting Archie's instincts, he turns around and heads out of the woods as fast as he can.
I know what the comments are going to be. I was going to talk about how someone's commented and said, oh, if you're a naturally nervous person, maybe camping isn't right for you. The video's going to be like, thumbnail was going to be, should I quit camping? Question mark, question mark. It's going to be a great bloody clickbait, not really, emotive title.
Tom finally stopped once he was clear of the forest, setting his pack down to make something to eat. But that uneasy feeling hadn't left him. Every so often, he found himself glancing over his shoulder, scanning the tree line. Even out here, with open space around him, it still felt like eyes were on him, watching from somewhere in the shadows of the forest he had just left.
Yeah, I can definitely hear voices. I think Archie can hear voices as well. So good, Dick Dog, we're going now. God, am I happy I didn't decide to pitch up before things got creepy. I once again feel that overwhelming urge to get the hell out and just go, which is exactly what I'm doing.
The uneasy feeling stayed with Tom, and he knew forcing himself to camp would be a mistake. For Archie's sake, and his own, he decided they'd pack up and leave that night. There would be other days to camp, safer days. But on their way out, something happened in the darkness, and in that moment, Tom knew without a doubt he'd made the right call.
Yeah. Bad vibes, man. Bad vibes. I don't feel the slightest bit of regret. I feel that I've made the right choice. The f*** was that? You won't have heard that because I've got my mic on me. Can you hear that? I'm not messing around. I really hope the mic picked up. All the hairs on my back are up right now.
Tom never found out what made that sound. And maybe that was for the best. The forest had already given him enough warning signs. The silence, Archie's behavior, and that final scream. Some places hold secrets you're better off not discovering. That night, Tom learned that leaving early can sometimes be the smartest move you'll ever make. If you ever find yourself in the woods and your gut or your pet tells you something's wrong, trust it, because out there, you might not get a second chance. Safety Third is a YouTuber who's always chasing new places to explore. In this video, he sets his sights on the Daniel Boone National Forest, a place known for its beauty, but also for the strange and unexplained things said to happen there. Surrounded by towering trees and endless wilderness, he steps into a landscape that is as breathtaking as it is mysterious.
All right, today we're after some mines. Big surprise there. I have no idea what condition they're in. We've been in this area before. We're in the west part, so it's kind of a toss-up here. But there is this old railroad bridge. This thing is very old and it's very big. We're gonna look under it, then we're gonna see if we can walk across it. Looks like you can. It's just gated.
He's out there exploring solo, and at first everything feels calm. The trail is quiet, the light is good, and there's nothing to worry about. He comes across a few small caves and peeks inside each one. Then he spots another opening, a little farther off. He steps closer and leans in to look, and that's when something unexpected happens.
I don't think these are like very old at all. That's a pretty high coal seam too. And it's dry. What the freak?
Out of nowhere, a clear scream cuts through the quiet from behind him. He spins around fast, sweeping his camera toward the trees and the path he just walked. Right then, he knows he might not be alone. He immediately leaves that spot and decides to explore other areas instead, but with extra care. He sticks to open paths and keeping his eyes on where the scream came from. In the end, no one stepped out of the trees and the scream never came again, so he kept moving without stopping, even if the feeling of being watched never fully went away. He didn't get answers, and maybe that's the point out here. Some places give you warnings instead of explanations, and if you're smart, you take the warning and keep going. I have shown a few bear encounters on this channel before, but this one tops them all for intensity. Fred Eichler and his friend are drifting toward their camp in a small boat, taking it slow along a quiet stretch of river when they spot 3 young bears playing on the bank. It looks cute for a second, and then the real risk hits. Where there are young bears, there is almost always a mother.
Come on. Let's go. Get out of here.
Fred reacts fast. He brings up his gun and fires a single warning shot into the water in front of the bear. He does not aim at the animal, and the splash, along with the noise, are meant only to scare it away. The bear startles, turns, and runs off. Both men are unharmed, but the moment leaves them shaken. It is a clear reminder of how close they came to real danger and how quickly a calm river can turn risky when a protective mother is nearby. Freddie is a storm chaser who spends long days driving back roads to film tornadoes for his YouTube channel. And on this chase, he's tracking a strong storm near Holly, Texas, watching the clouds tighten as the wind lifts dust across the fields.
Oh my gosh, we might be about to get a tornado here, guys. Tight signature on radar. I think we're about to get a tornado. Stop here real quick. I gotta look at our roads. We might have to go back to that road. We might have to go back to that road right behind us. Tornado on the ground. There it is. Oh my gosh. Strong tornado. Incredible tornado here.
As the first tornado weakens, the sky tightens again and a new rotation starts to form nearby. It's bigger and building fast, pulling dust and bits of debris as it strengthens.
All right, we got a road up here. I gotta take it south because this thing could do it again.
But before he can get there, big hail starts hammering the road he planned to use, so he backs off and looks for another way around.
This one can be violent, honestly, just looking at radar. I mean, just how much game we have. This might be a very powerful tornado. Yep, there it is on the ground, guys. On the ground. Oh, it's violent. Yep, we already got violent vortices in it, multiple vortex.
Now comes the terrifying part. An EF3 tornado is cutting across the field, and a lone house where a family with 2 children lives is directly in its path. At first, the track looks like it will pass by and move away from the home, so he watches and calls out its movement. Then the motion shifts in an instant. The tornado turns toward the house and begins closing the gap faster than he expected.
Let's get out of the way here real quick to make sure we're out of the path of this thing. Oh, violent tornado. It just hit a house, I think. Oh my gosh, there's debris everywhere. There's debris everywhere.
As the tornado drifts to his east, it crosses the road and begins to move into Lambert Field, only a few hundred yards from the family's home. The wind tears across the grass and bits of debris start to lift.
There comes the debris. You gotta watch the poles. Gotta watch the poles. Gotta watch the poles. Gotta get ready to back up if it comes at us. Gotta get ready to back up if it comes back toward us.
As he pulls into the Lamberts' driveway, his camera captures the last moments before impact. Their home is about to face the full force of a powerful tornado, with wind rising and debris lifting across the yard.
Yeah, if you guys are near Holly, Texas right now, take cover. This is a violent tornado. Absolute just grinder. Look at the full. Listen to it.
When the tornado moves on, Freddie goes to where the house used to be, and he calls out and looks for anyone who needs help. A moment later, he spots the parents with their 2 children. They are running toward the road, and when they see his car, they head straight for it. Freddie waves them over, checks if anyone is hurt, and gets ready to call for help.
Please tell me they're not just at a house here. Gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's people. There's people. Get in! Get in the car!
Please.
Get in the car!
Please, God, help!
Open the door, get in!
Hurry.
Come on, guys! Get in the other side! Other side! Other side! Come on!
Come on!
Come on!
Please get us. I need your phone. I gotta call my mom.
Right here, get in!
Get in! Get in! I know! Look at me, look at me. I gotta look where you're bleeding, okay? Look at me, like.
We gotta get to the hospital, buddy. Yeah. Do you know where the nearest hospital
Yes.
is? Hey, let me get that dog. Oh, where's the dog?
Okay,
Where's the
Scout.
dog? Where's the dog? Come on, Bill! Bill! Hey, come here, buddy!
Billy, come on, Billy, come on! Come on!
Billy!
Good girl.
Billy! Holy shit.
Okay. Go, guys, go!
I'm a storm chaser here. Okay, man. You gotta get to the hospital.
I need a towel.
I've got injured people in my car.
Don't get in the mud.
I'll try not
Don't
to.
get in the mud, you'll get stuck.
Yeah.
Hey, Wes, I love you.
To make this very
Okay,
quick.
we're okay.
I've got injured people in my car right now.
Okay, where?
There's a tornado here. Where are we at, guys?
Hodges.
Hodges,
Texas.
Hodges, Texas.
Wes.
I am really happy and also shocked that this family survived. When you see what is left of their home, it feels like a miracle. Freddie rushed them to the hospital where they got the care they needed, and they are doing much better now. In the time since, they managed to rebuild their home, and they are slowly putting their lives back together. Adventures into History is a channel run by creators with a true passion for uncovering the stories behind different places. Their explorations are genuine, offering real glimpses into history without the usual dramatics or staged creepiness. But in this video, something was different. What began as a calm, straightforward trip soon took a disturbing turn, one that set it apart from anything they'd shown before.
Hey everybody, it's Robert coming to you with another adventure into history, and I'm out here with Mr. Dan, and today we're going to be exploring a creepy old house out in the woods. It's probably haunted. If you can see it right behind us, it's a huge old creepy house out here in the woods.
Just for a bit of context, I'm going to let this next part of the clip play so you can hear some of the history straight from Dan himself. He's known about this place for years, and as you'll hear, he has some interesting details about who lived here, how it was used, and why it's been left the way it is.
This, growing up around here, this was known as the old Willis place, and it was owned by neighbors of ours in Waverly Hall, Miss Betty Willis Wisnett, and she and her family had inherited this place from an old uncle, is what I was always told. And the Willises and the Wisnetts all kind of used this as hunting areas. And I can remember different people, if you were friends with the Whisnant family, you would get invited to come down here and bird hunt and such. And it's just been, all my life has looked just like it looks right now. And I think the family has finally come to the point that they're going to sell all this property. And that's how we got permission to come down here, actually.
The story behind the house isn't exactly unsettling, but the place itself tells a different story. For most of the video, Robert and Mr. Dan simply wander through the rooms and around the small barn nearby, taking in the slow damage that years of neglect have left behind. It feels like nothing more than a calm walk through forgotten history. But when they decide to crawl underneath the house for a closer look, the calm doesn't last. Something's about to break the stillness.
So over here on this side, real narrow boards on the floor. Over there on that side, you can see the big, kind of actually modern style floor joist, but they're bigger. And floor is wide boards over here, but newer wide boards. So that's a 1958 Coke bottle, right?
What is that?
Oh, that's weird. Here. That is strange. You heard that, right, Dan?
Yes, I did.
They scramble out from under the house and head straight inside to check, but the house is empty. They scan the entire place, and there's no sign of anyone. Their reactions feel real, the kind that can't be faked. And I can't imagine Mr. Dan and Robert staging something like this. They both seem like genuine people. Still, whatever caused those footsteps, it was enough for them to decide they'd seen all they needed to see. As they step outside to wrap up the video, something happens. A final, sharp reminder that they weren't welcome here.
All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. So I hope you guys have... All right, that's it. Come on.
You can say all goodbyes you want.
Let's go.
I'm gone.
Let's get out of here.
That's when they make the call to leave, wasting no time putting distance between themselves and the old Willis place. That's all for today. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next video. Don't forget to leave a comment with your favorite encounter. And as always, thanks for watching and stay safe out there.